Hey y'all, welcome to the first video of Gen Reloaded. I just wanted to show y'all like my progress on to be a healthier Gen for my family, myself, and future family. This is like befores and after 2017. I was like a size 16. Now I'm like a size 6. Yeah, that at my biggest, I'm just guesstimating because I was not getting on the scale. I think I was like, I'm gonna say 215, 220. And I'm only 5'2". So, and then when I moved from my hometown, I met up with some people, started to try to eat healthier, which I did, and I got down to like 180, 175. That just changed the eating habits. But like as far as the gym, I would try to go to the gym, but I didn't know what I was doing. I would be in there, then you see people in there all fit, then you get all intimidated, and you like, I don't know what I'm doing, and so I would just leave. And then also what I would do was be that one person that be on the treadmill watching. What would I used to watch on the treadmill? Bob's Burgers, all the time. Bob's Burgers on that's how I got into Bob's Burgers. But that's my jammy jams though. And then now I'm in the gym with my old man, and he be showing me how to do the weights and stuff because he's a athlete. So I say, go with somebody who know what they doing, where they can show you stuff, push you on, and y'all push each other. But this is one of my favorite exercises here. I like working legs. And then yeah, this one get you right too though. And one thing I had to learn was full body exercises. Sometimes they don't just be the weights, but like push-ups, those things, and then like them bear crawls, stuff like that would help get me right though. This one, I like this one too. It helps with the back and the abs. And then another thing I learned is, ladies, to make your waist look smaller, you got to work that back. You can buy waist, you can buy hips, you can buy booty, but you can't buy that back. And that's one of the things I really like doing. Yeah, this was 2018. Like and I ain't even got the afro no more. My afro it wasn't struggling.
It was the bomb.
But sometimes I miss my afro though. This is another machine that helps work with back. And one thing I do is I do both hands and I try to alternate. Another thing I learned is, I think they call it single leg or single arm, whatever it is. It helps because it's always one side of the body is always stronger than the other, so that helps balance you out a little bit. And then people be talking trash about these resistance bands, but them resistance bands do give you a little bit of a burn. So I like doing these too. I think what the research has said there helps with the hips. And then again, the row machine, I love doing rows. Y'all know I like doing back. I got little cuts in my arm. I feel all like G.I. Jane. I couldn't do no, what's this thing? The pull up. Now I can do a solid, well, at least 5 to 6, but the last 4, I can do them. I do be struggling a little bit, but I can do it. And then I started off doing these first with the straps to get me into the pull ups, and then with the lat pull downs helps with the to learning how to do the pull ups. And then another thing that I had to learn is you want to utilize your lats, which is in your back, to help with the pull up and keep your core tight as well. Abs, you can never go wrong with abs. Yep, them get you right, get you tight. And then here we go again, getting help with the pull ups. So you gotta do this. Sometimes them little bitty ones help too though. And then one thing that I'm trying to do now is you see how I got my legs, but just like hold them at an L shape and then do a pull up. I can do it a little bit, but my legs don't be straight. It's like I gotta work on my flexibility or something. But it's getting there though. It's getting there. I do like seeing what my body can do from where I came from till now. I remember back home, it's this restaurant. I ain't gonna lie though, if I had money, I'd buy it to the franchise. But I looked into it, you need like $1 million like cash offhand. And I ain't got that. I will stop at this restaurant 3 to 4 days a week and get a cheeseburger, a shake, and fries. And then I will get the kids meal to get the free ice cream scoop that's on the back of the so that what they do is they put on a bag for the kids meal for a free scoop of ice cream. So I would do that, or I would order a regular one and take the survey at the bottom, and then you get like a free something. I forgot, but I used to keep in my I would always go through the drive-through, and I would keep in the door, like you got the little pocket in the door, all my receipts with my coupons in there. So when I go, I just be like, bam, supersize me, bro. So yeah. And then I like doing the bear crawls. Like I said, that's a full body workout, and it gets you right, get you tight. And then this is when when we first started getting into squats, we would do like the half squats. I like doing the leg press machine though too. It's just again just doing it and trying it just to challenge yourself to see what the body can do. And sometimes I guess I think I be like psyching myself out instead of sometimes instead of pushing myself, I say, no, don't do it. You don't want to hurt yourself. But then one thing I'm learning is you got to push yourself just a little bit, even a baby step, just a teeny weensy bit every day. It's going to make progress. So I know you're going to be scared. It's going to be hard. You're going to be sore, but you got it. You got to think about your future and your health. I can say this because I'm a security guard. My back don't be hurting like it used to. My knees don't be hurting like it used to. I sleep better. I ain't always sweaty. But yeah, I love me some avocados though too. I love avocados and potatoes. I know potatoes, they say like it turns into sugar and it's hard to burn off, but I still love potatoes though. And that's another thing you got to do is find a balance. Like you can still eat stuff, but don't eat like overindulge. Because I remember when I would first try to do it, I would cut stuff out, and then I would like especially with sugar. Sugar is an addiction. Like your body be fiending it. So once I would cut it out, it's like my body would fiend it, and then I would get a little piece, and I would just go balls to the wall and just eat too much and just fall off. So you got to find that balance. When they say you got to find a balance, it's real. So instead of eating 6 pieces of chicken, probably try to eat 3 and add in more vegetables. It's just a balance. And then another thing I'm learning is when lifting, you gotta eat. And sometimes I feel like I am overeating. Like I just be feeling so gluttonous sometimes. And that's why we trying to do like more smoothies and stuff like that to try to balance it out, because I'm like eating 3, 4 times a day. That's a lot for any regular person. I don't know nobody who eat. I mean, snacking, yeah, but like 3 full meals a day, like I'm just trying to be realistic. And jumping rope, I think I'm gonna do more jump rope. It's like a meditation. Like when I'm jumping, you got to concentrate so you don't hit your leg or hit your toe, and you want to make sure you jump for a long time. So I like it, the concentration. And I'm still working on my form for the squat. You see how my knees, when I come up, my knees bend in. That's not good. But again, it's a work in progress. So we all learning. And one thing I gotta do is when people is giving me I guess feedback on my form and stuff, not to take it so personal, because they only there to help. And then yeah, I like doing this ab workout too. I gotta find my ankle weights. Look at my socks. I don't remember what's on them socks, but I don't like wearing solid color socks. All my socks is different like that. They either like, and yeah, my feet small. I get all my socks from the kids section. And yeah, now with this one, what I'm finna try to do is have my legs going straight out. But again, I think I need to work on my stretching and stuff so I can be more flexible so my legs can go straight out. And I remember I couldn't do like 2 push-ups. Now I can do a solid like 8, 8 to 10. That's if I'm not warmed up, I feel like I can do more and stuff. But when I'm warmed up, I feel like I can do less. Or maybe that's just my mind playing tricks on me. But yeah, y'all see the difference? Yeah. Just know every day is a new day. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time. And it's both mental and physical. And sometimes I gotta like get out of my head and just do it. It's a learning process. Once you start to see your body change and you start to see yourself getting strong, and it's like well, with me it builds confidence for me to want to do more stuff, to want to lift heavier weights, just it's crazy. Not more confidence like I'm a bad bitch, I'm finna go outside and wear this too. No, it's more like to see what my body can do. When I tell you my knees used to be hurting and my back used to be hurting all day at work, I would come home, take a hot shower, and then like, you know how you lay down and you elevate your feet and all that? I was like an old person. I had to have heating pads and all that. Like, it was crazy. And then yeah, and I can do this and do a full pull up. Some days I don't know, I think maybe later on want to get into powerlifting, but I don't know. It's I be thinking about it. Look at my Christmas socks. And I remember them pants when I first got them pants. They was too small. I can put them on, but you know how you, ladies, y'all know how you put on pants and they be like stretch pants. You put them on, they kind of small, and you hear all the like the little elastic and stuff like popping. So I just left them in the drawer. Once again, they're gonna be go jumping rope again. It's kind of like a little bit of a meditation for me though. Yeah, that's 2016. That was my heaviest right there. I'm gonna just say I was like 220. And that's me trying to do pull-ups. But it's once you learn how to do a pull-up and I jump down off that bar, I be feeling like a Viking or I be feeling like I'm the shit. I ain't gonna lie though. Especially knowing where I came from and where I started. I be wanting to be like, what they be doing on Black Panther? He be like, Masa, who, rah. Whatever, however they be doing that chant. That's what I be feeling like. So you can see, and you got to keep that core tight and go from the lats, from the back. And now I try to keep my body stiff so I don't be swinging. But once I've learned, if I keep my core tight, you won't swing as much. But sometimes it be hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Some days I be up there, I'll just be like, oh, let's just do it and get it over with. And I be like, okay, Jen, you can't just do it and get it over with because you got to worry about your form. So you got to slow down, make sure you do it right because you don't want to mess it up. And then, yeah, that's another good ab workout too, though. And once they said, I seen the results that you work your back, it helps give the illusion of a smaller waist. It's true. You got to get them lunges too. I got to start doing more lunges. But so one thing I be trying to do is if it's a new workout, I just try to do it with little or no weight so I can make sure my form is right. And then at least one day a week, I try to do workouts with little to no weight so I can still make sure my form tight because I noticed that I can try to do more weight, but then if I'm struggling, my form will suffer. So I don't want to do that because I ain't trying to hurt myself and be all cast up and stitched up and all that and looking all crazy. Look at that back. You see that back? Look at that back. Yeah, buddy. But I'm very proud of myself though. I still got some ways to go, but from what they say, started from the bottom, now we here. Ain't nowhere to go but up. And sometimes we can be our own worst enemy and our own worst critic. We can be so hard on ourselves and each other, y'all. We gotta get it together.